The rumor mill is turning fast. Bayern Munich released their pent-up frustration with a 6-0 home win against Hamburg. 3 of the 6 goals were scored by Dutchman Arjen Robben. In spite of all the speculation about his possible successor, the rugged coach Louis van Gaal is still cheerful. The club had earlier decided that they and van Gaal will go their separate ways at the end of the season. Speaking to Sky, the director of football Christian Nerlinger has discounted a big name as the successor. National coach Joachim Löw will not be the new coach after the European champs. Nerlinger also rejected an interim solution with Bayer Leverkusen's Jupp Heynckes. One wants a coach that will make the club successful. It won't be Louis van Gaal by May at the latest, even if he remains on the Bayern bench until the end of the season. Hamburger has sacked coach Armin Fee after their 6-0 thrashing against Bayern Munich. The coach had only a few days ago announced he would be taking advantage of the termination clause in his contract, which runs until 2012, and that he would be leaving at the end of the season. He had rejected an early resignation. I've got a contract until the end of the season, and I expect to be here at the end of the season. But now the turnaround, the club has dumped Fee. It's the end of a farce that's been going on for weeks, whereby he had strongly criticized the club.
What's
been happening here is something that I've never experienced before, and I don't know what has to be happened before one can start to act sensibly. We are a company with a large turnover, and in my opinion one can't manage the club in this way. After Fee's departure, the previous assistant coach Michael Oenning will become the team's new head coach. He will be supported by Rodolfo Cardoso, who was involved with Hamburg's second team. Chaos in Schalke. The highly criticized Schalke coach Felix Magath still fears he will lose his job in spite of the 2-1 win against Eintracht Frankfurt. According to the press, Schalke's supervisory board has scheduled a meeting for the middle of the week. On the agenda, to hear and dismiss Magath, who is also a board member. The once almighty coach and general manager is thought to have received the mandatory invitation to the tribunal on Saturday evening. The bosses are dissatisfied in spite of reaching the cup final and the quarters of the Champions League. Whether Magath can harvest the fruits of his work is even more open to question. Sven Bender injured. Dortmund's Sven Bender dislocated his left shoulder in the game against Hoffenheim. Coach Jürgen Klopp may have to do without the midfielder for a while. Bender was taken after the match to be examined by a specialist in Heidelberg. Bruchhagen Skibbe. Eintracht Frankfurt's chairman Heribert Bruchhagen backed his coach Michael Skibbe after the 2-1 defeat against Schalke. Georgios Zavella's record-breaking goal from 73 meters wasn't enough to hand Frankfurt a win in Schalke. Frankfurt is still without a win since the winter break. Cologne equal record. In beating Hannover 4-0, Cologne has now won their 6th home game in a row to equal the club record. The previous record was set in 1987 under coach Christoph Daum.